أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. May I please have a student on the mic?
Yes, we can have N8364.
N8364. Assalamu alaikum. N8364. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. How are you today?
Alhamdulillah, I'm fine. Thank you. How are you?
I'm good, alhamdulillah. Jazakumullah for asking. Okay, would you like to start off with Dawood and Tasmiyah and recite this dua here for me, please?
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ربي علمني ما هو خير عندك.
Okay, and the translation?
O my Lord, teach me what is best for me in your knowledge.
Perfect. Okay, would you just like to repeat after me? This is a fatha, so you will only prolong it for 1 second, okay? So we'll start again, trying to keep the timings clear, yeah? Rabbi
Rabbi
علمني
علمني
ما هو
ما هو
خير
خير
عندك.
عندك.
Perfect. Remember, you've got a noon sakin here, so you need to give it a nasal sound, yeah?
Yeah.
Because of the noon ikhfa rule. Okay, jazakumullah for your time. Take care then.
Jazakallah.
Jazakallah khair. Allah hafiz. Okay, may I please have another student for this surah?
We can have A7396.
A7396. Assalamu alaikum. A7396. Assalamu alaikum. Okay, may I please have another student?
Okay, we can have A7386.
A7386. Assalamu alaikum. A7386. Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum salam. How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you.
Alhamdulillah. Okay, would you like to start off with Dawood and Tasmiyah and recite a couple of lines from Surah Al-Fatiha, please?
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين.
Okay, nice recitation. Just a few things I want to point out. So first of all, over here, the letter I've just highlighted, can you try saying this for me, please?
Ha.
Ha, all right. This is not a thick letter. However, when we try and say this letter, we get the sound out from the bottom of our throat. So it should sound something like ha, okay? Try saying it, ha.
Ha.
Perfect. So try to practice this as much as you can because it just comes with practice. But yeah, that was nicely recited. And here you have a ya. When you were reciting it, I think you accidentally said awmiddin, but this is a ya, okay, with a fatha on top. So it should be yawmiddin. Yeah, say it.
Yawmiddin.
Perfect. Here you can see that there is a blank alif. Due to the blank alif being here, we're going to make sure that we prolong it for how many seconds?
2.
2 seconds. Perfect. So iyaka.
Iyaka.
Perfect. And what letter is this here?
Ein.
Ain. Again, you can see that the ain has it's not a thick letter, but you need to get the sound out from the bottom of your throat, yeah?
Okay.
So try saying it for me. Na'budu.
Na'budu.
Perfect. And again, how will we say this?
For 2 seconds.
2 seconds. So وَإِيَّاكَ.
وإياك.
Perfect. And here, this is a ta, okay? When you were saying it, you gave it a thick sound. Ta is a thin letter, and therefore when we try and say it, we give it sort of like a smiley face when we're saying it. So nasta'in.
نستعين.
Perfect. Okay, that was a nice recitation. Jazakumullah for your time. Take care then. Allah Hafiz.
Love it.
Okay. Co-host, may I please have another student on the mic?
A7364.
A7364, Assalamu alaikum. A7364, Assalamu alaikum. Okay, may I please have another student?
A7396.
A7396, Assalamu alaikum. A7396, Assalamu alaikum. Okay, can I have another student?
N8375.
N8375, Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
How are you today?
I'm fine, alhamdulillah. How are you?
I'm good, alhamdulillah. Jazakumullah for asking. Okay, would you like to start off with Dawood and Tasmiyah and start reciting from here for me, please?
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب.
Okay, sorry to disturb you. Could you start off from here for me, please?
Okay. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين.
Beautiful recitation. That was a very nice recitation, mashallah. There is just one thing I want to say though. This is an alif and therefore it's a thin letter. So you gave it an ayn sound, which is a common mistake. People make it all the time, so it's fine. But just try and practice that, yeah? So an-amta. Try saying it for me. An-amta.
أنعمت.
Perfect. So yeah, overall it was a beautiful recitation. Just keep it up, yeah?
Okay, Jazakallah.
Take care then. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.
Okay, so the next surah that we will be going to today is Surah Ad-Din. Or let's go through Surah Al-Baqarah first because it's yeah, okay. So I just want to give a quick reminder, when you're reading your surahs, be mindful of all the rules that we have taught you so far. So your nasal sound that you give on Noon Sakin, when you come across a Noon Sakin, or any thick or thin letter, how we pronounce them. And A7403, you've requested me for your remote control, but unfortunately I'm going to decline it because I can't give you the control, so please do not try and press that button again. Jazakumullah. Okay, so so as I was saying, be mindful of all of your rules that we've taught you so far, yeah? And especially waqf rules. If you're pausing at a point or a place, how are you going to pause? And just trying to incorporate all the rules that we have learned so far, yeah? So having said that, co-host, may I please have another student to the mic?
Yes, we can have A7364.
A7364, Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
How are you today?
Very good, alhamdulillah. How are you?
I'm good, alhamdulillah. Jazakumullah for asking. Okay, would you like to start with Dawood and Tasmiyah and recite Surah Al-Baqarah for me, please?
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ألف لام الكتاب لا ريب فيه هدى للمتقين الذين يؤمنون بالغيب ويقيمون الصلاة ومما رزقناهم ينفقون.
Okay. Jazakumullah for your time. So can I just say, there's just a few things I'm going to point out to you today. It was a very good recitation. However, there are just a few things that I thought I need to talk you through. So, first of all, here, this lam has got a mud sign on it, yeah?
Yeah.
And we know whenever we come across such a sign that we prolong for at least a good 3 to 5 seconds. So you prolonged it and you joined it beautifully with the meme because you knew that there was a shadda, a tashdid here. So you joined it, you put more emphasis on top of the meme and put more pressure on it. However, before putting pressure and emphasis on the meme, try to elongate the lam for at least 3 to 5 seconds, okay? When you were elongating it, you did it for around 2 seconds. Try to elongate it for a bit longer. Yeah?
Okay.
So try saying the first verse for me again.
Alif Lam Mim.
Perfect. So we can really see that difference there, where you prolonged it for a bit longer than you did last time, yeah? So yeah, it was beautifully recited. Next, just over here, this letter, a lot of people accidentally say as a za. Remember, a za, if I can draw it out for you, here, looks like this, yeah?
Yeah.
It's like a ra with a dot on top. So this is different to this letter. So this is a za, whereas this is the. Okay, what we're trying to do is to get this the sound out. We basically get the tip of our tongue and we place it in between our top teeth and our bottom teeth, yeah? So try saying it for me, the. Perfect. And again, we elongate it for 2 seconds, yeah? So, also, this here is sod. Is this a thick letter or a thin letter?
Sick.
It's a thick letter, perfect. When you say any thick letter, we should all be aware that we give it sort of a circular round mouth when we say it, yeah? So try saying it after me. Nasala.
Nasala.
Beautiful. Just this lam, try not to say it like a thick letter. The lam, we only do it thick if it's within Allah's name, yeah?
Yeah.
So, Nasala.
Nasala.
Perfect. And this letter, is it one of our kalkala letters or not?
Yes, it is.
It is. Could you remind me of our kalkala letters, please?
Qaf.
Yes.
Ba.
Yes.
Hamza.
No. Are there any?
Qaf.
So, shall I tell you them? You
Yeah.
got 2 correct. So, Qaf, Ta, Ba, Jim, and Dal. Okay?
Okay.
These 5 letters, when or if they have a jazm or a sukoon on top, we give it a slight jerking or bouncing sound, okay?
Okay.
So, razaqnahum.
Razaqnahum.
Perfect. So now we could hear the jerking sound. Again, here you have a noon sakin. What shall we do when we come across a noon sakin?
When a noon sakin comes, you need to do a nasal sound.
Yes, but is it always or just in a few instances where you can do
In a
that?
few instances, because you need to look at the next letter.
Yes. So what's the next letter?
Fi.
Fi. Perfect. And do we give it a nasal sound then?
Yes.
Perfect. We know that there is, okay, so let me try and explain it in such a way. If you have a noon sakin, you have to look at the next letter, which you mentioned perfectly. Is it a ba or a mushaddad? Like a mushaddad, basically a letter containing a shadda on top. Or is it an alif, hamza, ha, kha, ain, ghain letter that is there? If the fa is not part of those letters, which is not, this is why we will give it a nasal sound, okay?
Okay.
Right? So fa is not part of those 6 letters that I just said right now, and fa is not so it's not a ba or a mushaddad, it doesn't have a shadda on top. Therefore, we give the noon sakin a nasal sound. And This here, is it a thick letter or a thin letter?
Sick.
Thick letter. So whenever we say this, we try and give it, so the qaf, of course, we need to give it a round, we need to make a round mouth when we say it because of the dhamma on top, but we get the sound out from the bottom of our throat. So try saying it after me. ينفقون.
ينفقون.
Perfect. So this time, just try, you recited the qaf from the bottom of your throat, and you also gave the noon a nasal sound. Okay, so yeah, nicely recited. Overall, it was a very good recitation. Just try and practice the noon ikhfa more, yeah, the noon sakin rule. Okay,
Okay.
take care then. Jazakumullah for your time. Allah.
Khuda Hafiz. Thanks for teaching us.
Oh, you're welcome. Jazakumullah. Take care then. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.
Okay, may I please have another student?
Next, we're going to have N8364 for the recitation. She came for the dua as well, starting the
Yep, that's fine. N8364.
Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum. N8364. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. How are you today?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good, alhamdulillah. Jazakumullah for asking. Okay, would you like to start off with Dawood and Tasmiyah and start reciting from here for me, please?
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والذين يؤمنون بما أنزل إليك وما أنزل من قبلك وبالآخرة هم ينفقون.
Okay. Jazakallah, that was a good attempt at reciting this. I just want to say, you know, this letter here, try saying it for me.
V.
V, perfect. So you said it right this time. V, again, as I said to a previous student, that this and this, we can't give it the same sound. This is a za here, and this is a the. So just be mindful of that, yeah? And again, we have a mad saghir on top of the meme. So how long we will prolong this for?
3 seconds.
Okay, good. So it's 3 to 5 or 6 seconds for mad saghir, okay? So it's not just 3 seconds. You can recite it for longer as well, but keep it within 5 or 6 seconds. Good. And this here, what letter is this?
Alif.
Alif. Now alif and ayn have two different sounds. The ayn comes from the bottom of our throat, and the alif is just a very simple thin letter. Okay, so zila.
Zila.
Perfect. And you were mindful of your noon ikhfa rule, the nasal sound, so I'm very proud of you for doing that. Well done. Also, this is a waqf rule. When we stop, because as you can see, there's a small jeem there, which means that you can stop there if you want to, or you don't have to stop. But you stopped. However, you said qabalika. All right. Now, when we stop, if the letter that you're stopping at has got a fatha, dhamma, or kasra underneath or on top, then you need to replace that sign with a jazm. Okay, so you basically, rather than saying qabalika, we will take this fatha and we will replace it with a jazm, and we will say qabalik. Okay, try saying it, qabalik.
Qabalik.
Perfect. So do you see, if it's a fatha dhamma kasra, you just remove those signs and you put like an imaginary jazm on top, yeah? Just in your head. Perfect. This is a kha. I think you accidentally gave it a zod sound. So try saying it. Akhirati.
Akhirati.
Perfect. Here, it's a very common mistake that people can make, but what they say is yon, right? They try to get the nasal sound out. You sort of say it. You say it perfectly because you elongate it. However, you're giving a nasal sound. That means it's a mistake. So try not to do that next time. Just make sure that you say you. Say it. Okay. This time you accidentally put your nasal sound in again. Try not to say it from your nose. Okay. Try to refrain saying this word from your nose. This time saying it without it. Okay. You.
You.
Perfect. So just do that, keep practicing that, and you will get there. So that was a good recitation. And again, you accidentally gave this a fa sound. This is a qaf. And the way we tell the difference is that the qaf has got 2 dots on top, whereas a fa has got how many dots?
1.
1. Perfect. So overall, it was a very good recitation. And yeah, keep practicing and get used to all the rules, yeah?
Jazakallah.
Jazakumullah. Take care then. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz. Okay, co-host, may I please have another student?
Yes, he's not here, sorry. Shall we try again? A7396?
Yes, A7396. Assalamu alaikum. A7396.
The mic.
Assalamu alaikum.
I'll give you A7369.
Okay, A7369. Assalamu alaikum. A7369. Assalamu alaikum. Okay, may I please have another student?
Okay, we can have N8400.
N8400. Assalamu alaikum. N8400. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamualaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. How are you today?
I'm good, alhamdulillah. How are you?
I'm good, alhamdulillah. Can I just ask you to sit a bit closer to the device you're using right now? So if it's your laptop or your computer or your phone, because I can't hear you properly, yeah? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. I can hear you much better now. Okay, would you like to start off with Dawood and Tasniya and start reciting from here for me, please?
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أولئك على هدى من ربهم وأولئك هم المفلحون. إن الذين كفروا سواء عليهم أنذرتهم أم لم تنذرهم لا يؤمنون.
Okay, Jazakumullah, that was a good recitation, but there are a few things I want to point out. You elongated this, which was a good thing, but do you know how long you can elongate this for, Islam?
4 to 5 seconds.
Good. So when you elongated it, you gave it a sort of like a 2-second elongation. So try and do it a bit longer next time, yeah?
Okay.
But when you were doing it here, which is basically the same thing, you did it perfectly fine. So you don't need to worry about that. As I said to the previous students, this is a ha. We know it's not a thick letter. However, when we do say it, we get the sound out from the bottom of our throat, okay? So try saying it after me. Muflihun.
مفرحون.
Okay. And this is a rule. Is this a thick letter or a thin letter?
Thick.
Thick. And why is it thick?
I don't know, sorry.
Okay, that's fine, don't worry. So it's a thick letter because, let me show you, this is a ra, and let's draw this here. What you need to know is whenever you come across like a ra with a fatha on top, yeah?
Yes.
Or a dhamma, we always give it a thick sound, yeah? That's how you know. So because this ra had a dhamma on top, we gave it a thick sound. However, if a ra has got a kasra underneath, we give it a thin sound. So try and listen out for this now, yeah? I say ra over here, but re over here. Do you see the difference?
Yes.
You can see this is a thick letter and this is a thin letter, yeah?
Yes.
So that's why ra is a thick letter. So perfect. Here you said sava, so you elongated it perfectly, and then you said right? This is un. Do you know why?
Because there's a hamza.
Yes, there's a hamza, but do you know why we give it an un sound? Why can we not just say oo? So that's fine, don't worry.
Tanveen.
Yes, it has a dammatain here, so that's tanveen here. Therefore, we gave it that sound un, yeah? Good. Here, do we give a nasal sound or not?
No.
No?
Actually, yes.
Yes. So you give it a nasal sound. Why do we give it a nasal sound? Because the letter after it is the, and it's not amongst those 6 letters, alif, hamza, ha, kha, ain, ghain. And also it's not a ba and it doesn't have a shadda on top. That's why we give it a nasal sound, okay?
Okay.
Perfect. And that same rule applies here as well. Tunzirhum. Say it.
Tadirahum.
Okay, so when you join the tu with the noon, you give it a nasal sound. Tunzirhum.
Tudirhum.
Okay, you're saying tu. Try not to say that. Say tun. So I'm giving a nasal sound. I'm hiding the noon. I'm saying the noon, but I'm hiding it at the same time. Tun.
Dum.
Perfect. So now it was nicely recited. And this is a the. As I said to a student earlier, this is a za. So never confuse the with the za. Okay? So yeah, overall it was a very good recitation. And jazakumullah for your time. Take care then. Allah Hafiz.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. Okay, co-host, may I please have another student?
I'm going to try again the ID A7396.
A7396. Assalamu alaikum. A7396. Assalamu alaikum.
Can you unmute him, please?
Yes, I can try. Did you say A7396?
7396.
Okay. Yeah, it's not unmuting.
Okay.
It's fine. Can I just make a quick reminder that everyone should be next to their device or should be there, okay? Please listen out for your name because then it's sort of just wasting time as a class and it limits how many students we can actually call to the mic. So because we're too busy trying to call people to the mic, but they're not there. So make sure that you are here, you're fully focused and that you're hearing out for your names, yeah? Okay, co-host, may I please have another student?
We can have N8395.
N8395, Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, alhamdulillah. Jazakumullah for asking. Okay, would you like to start off with Dawood and Tasniya and start reciting from here for me, please?
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ختم الله على قلوبهم وعلى سمعهم وعلى أبصارهم غشاوة ولهم عذاب عظيم ومن الناس من يقول آمنا بالله وباليوم الآخر وما هم بمؤمنين.
Okay, that was a good attempt at reciting this. However, there are a few mistakes, so don't worry, we'll go through them together right now. Yeah, so this here, try saying this letter for me, please. Perfect. Now you said it nicely. When you were reciting it before, you accidentally gave it an alif sound. So try and get the ayn sound from the bottom of your throat, yeah? That's why ayn is different to alif. Okay, so you need to show the difference. An alif, we give an R, which is just a normal sound. And then we give the ayn an R sound. So you can see, do you see the difference?
Yeah.
Perfect. So same here, sam'ihim.
Some ihim.
Okay, sam'ihim.
Some ihim.
Okay, don't worry. And here as well, wa'ala. But one thing I do want to say is that when you were saying wa'ala, you were elongating the ayn. So try not to say the ayn for long. Just say it for how many seconds?
For
This
1
ayn.
second.
1 second, perfect. Because it's just got a fatha on top, yeah? So just say it for 1
Yeah.
second. So yeah. And ba, is this a kalkala letter?
No.
So ba is a kalkala letter. So there are 5 kalkala letters. Don't worry. Just try and write them down if you can.
Okay.
Qaf, ta, ba, jim, and dal. Okay?
Okay.
So these are letters. If they have a jism on top, like here, or a sakin or a sukoon, you make sure that you gave it a slight jerking sound. So ab. Say it for me.
Abba.
Perfect. Abu. And this sword, you gave it a thick sound, which was perfect. However, you need to elongate it for 2 seconds as well, yeah?
Yeah.
Absarihim.
Abasarihim.
Beautiful. And this here is a zaw. So when you say it, this is how it should sound. Azim. Say it for me.
Azim.
Yeah. So you're giving it a thick sound this time because it's a thick letter. Do you remember?
Yeah.
So Zim, you give it Z and Z. Do you hear the difference?
Yeah.
So try and sing it in a thick way. Azim.
Azim.
Perfect. And here you can see that there is a jism. Yeah?
Yeah.
What is this here?
It's a shadda.
A shadda. Now, one thing I want you to know is that shadda is dominant, which means shadda is a much stronger sign than a jism. And we know
Okay.
this because we know that whenever we come across a shadda, we put emphasis, we put pressure on top of that letter, right?
Yeah.
This is how you need to imagine it. When you come across such a situation where you're joining the meme with a noon that has got a sakin on it, but the next letter has got a shadda on it, you need to eliminate the noon. That means you take away the noon in your head. You can't physically take the noon away, but of course in your head you know that it's not there. The noon will vanish. Why? Because shadda will take the place. Shadda is much more strong, okay?
Yeah.
So you said manya, so you need to change that and say mayya. Rather than joining the meme with the noon, you will join it with the shadda letter now because shadda has a stronger power, okay? So say it after me. Mayyaqulu.
Mayyaqulu.
Perfect. So as you can see this time, we eliminated the noon. So the noon vanished, yeah?
Yeah.
Perfect. And mayyaqulu amanna. So this noon has got a shadda on it, so you did give it a pressure, did give it that emphasis that you needed to give, so that's fine. But do prolong it for 2 seconds because of this blank alif next to it, yeah?
Yeah.
And I've forgotten what you did here now. But just try and elongate it for a good 2 seconds as well when you come to, because waw is a haruful madda letter, okay? Alif, waw, and ya, these are 3 letters that can elongate the sound. So when you say it, it should sound something like wabil yawmil.
Wabil yawmil.
Perfect. So this time you prolonged it. Good. And here as well, you have a ma with a blank alif. So how long will we prolong it for?
2 seconds.
2 seconds. So try saying it after me. Wa ma hum.
Wamahum.
Beautiful. Nice to recite it. That was a good recitation. Jazakumullah for your time.
Jazakallah.
Jazakallah.
Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz. Okay, co-host, may I please have another student?
Yes, before I give you another student, I just want to say there is one person with the wrong ID, so I don't know who is that, so I can't call him or her, so I'll give you another Atfal, A7372.
A7372, Assalamu alaikum. A7372, Assalamu alaikum. Okay, that's fine. Can I please just say, children, do not raise your hands, okay? That's messing up the order that the names have been placed in. So please make sure you don't raise your hand, and please make sure you are there when you are called. Okay, can I have another student, please, co-host?
You can have N8376.
N8376, Assalamu alaikum. N8376, Assalamu alaikum. Okay, may I please have another student?
N8369.
N8369, Assalamu alaikum. N8369, Assalamu alaikum. All right, may I please have another student?
Okay, just give me one moment. A7308.
A7308, Assalamu alaikum.
No, he's not in the class, sorry. Okay, A7383.
A7383, Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamualaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. How are you today?
Good.
Alhamdulillah.
How are you?
I'm good, alhamdulillah. Jazakumullah for asking. Okay, would you like to start off with Dawood and Tasmiyah and
So
start
I have a
reciting?
question
Yeah.
about Surah Al-Ala.
Yeah.
On the last verse, I recognized that the names of Prophet Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salam and Hazrat Musa alayhi salam.
Yeah.
They're allowed to say peace of Allah's peace of Allah's be upon them after you say that.
So no, when you're reciting the Quran, you don't say that, okay?
Okay.
And that's just because if it's like a speech that you're listening to, and if you're delivering the speech, we know that if we say Ibrahim, we say alayhi salatu wasalam, or if we say the Holy Prophet's name, then everyone in congregation says sallallahu alaihi wasallam, yeah? However, this is the Quran and that rule doesn't apply here, right? So it's a good question. Just next time, make sure that you don't say that, yeah? Perfect. Okay, let me just go back to Surah Al-Baqarah. Okay, can you start off from here for me, please?
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم يخادعون الله والذين آمنوا وما يخدعون إلا أنفسهم وما يشعرون في قلوبهم مرض فزادهم الله مرضا ولهم عذاب عليم بما كانوا يكسبون.
Okay, that was a good recitation, mashallah. So you made sure that you gave it a good noon sakin sound. Whenever you saw that there was a noon sakin, you gave it a nasal sound. For example, here, But here, let me just try and get it out. Here, the bun, you didn't give a noon sakit sound because you know there is an alif afterwards. So very good. I can see you've been practicing quite a lot with that, so that's good. However, what sign is this over here?
Dhamma.
A dhamma. And whenever we come across a dhamma, we give an u sound. So you said yakha, but you need to say yukha, okay?
Kha.
Perfect. And here as well, anfusahum.
Anfusahum.
So as you can see, we have a dhamma here, and that's why we gave it an u sound, yeah? Here, you have a lam, and do you know what this W sign is, what it's called?
Shadda.
Shadda, perfect. So because of the shadda, we put more pressure and emphasis on the lam. So illa.
Illa.
Perfect. When you were saying it, you said it correct in a way that you prolonged it for a good 3 to 6 seconds, but just put pressure or emphasis on it, yeah?
Okay.
And here you have an alif, and again, you can't give it an ayn sound. So you will try just saying it simple, yeah? With the ayn, the sound comes from the bottom of our throat. With the alif, it doesn't. So say alimum.
Alimum.
Perfect. So yeah, that was nicely recited. Jazakumullah for your time.
Jazakallah.
Jazakallah khair. Take care then. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.
Okay. We will now move on to Surah Al-Ala, which was the second part of our lesson. Can I please make sure that whenever I call a student on the mic now, that when they say this first verse of this surah here, so Sabbih isma rabbikal a'la, that you say the dua that comes after it, okay? Here, Subhana Rabbi al-Ala, okay? So Subhana Rabbi al-Ala, you need to say that. If you are on mic, I will be hearing you say it. But if you are not on mic, which is everyone else apart from the student on mic, me and the co-host, make sure that you say it at home, okay? Because we can't hear you, but you're meant to say it every single time that you hear this verse. So make sure that you do say it when the student's reciting it. Okay, so co-host, now please have another student on the mic.
Yes, we can have A7408.
A7408, Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, alhamdulillah. Jazakumullah for asking. Okay, would you like to start off with Dawood and Tasmiyah and start reciting the surah for me, please?
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم سبح اسم ربك الأعلى سبحان ربي الأعلى.
Perfect.
الذي خلق فسوى والذي قدر فهدى والذي أخرج المرعى فجعله غثاء أحوى سنقرئك فلا تنسى.
Okay, Jazakumullah. That was a good attempt at reciting the surah, and well done for saying the dua at the end. I hope everyone behind their device or phone or computer or laptop has said it, because it's important that you say it. And I hope that everyone knows the surah off by heart, the dua, off by heart. Okay, so it was a good recitation. There's just a few things I want to point out. This is a kha. Is this a thick letter or a thin letter?
It's a thin.
No, so it's a thick letter, yeah?
Okay.
So don't worry, it's fine. Just learn your 7 thick letters, okay? It's a thick letter, so kha. We give it a circular round mouth when we say it, okay? Try saying it after me. Kha.
Kha.
Perfect. And again, ra is also a thick letter because of the fatha on top. So we give it a round circular mouth when we say it and a thick sound. So ra.
Raw.
Perfect. Here, when you were trying to stop, because you know we've reached the end of a verse, you said fahadda. Now, there is no tashdeed here, like a shadda, so you can't do that. So all you're going to say is fahada. Say
Fahada.
perfect. We only join letters when there is a jism, so this, or a tashteed that looks like this, okay? And you gave this a ra sound. I think you've mistaken this vertical fatha with a dot, which is fine because I would have done the same. But don't worry, try and elongate it, okay? Mar'a.
Marwa.
So don't give it a ra sound, say a, okay?
Okay.
Try saying it for me. A.
Mar'a.
Beautiful. So this time it came from the bottom of your throat, and ra is the one with, I can't draw here, but ra is the one with a dot on top, yeah? So, and here there is a blank alif attached to the lam, and will we prolong it?
Yes.
For how long?
2 seconds.
2 seconds, perfect. So try saying after me. Fala.
Fala.
Perfect. And this here is a noon sakin. So we will make sure that we give it a what
round-
sound?
Would we round our mouth?
Well, sort of, yeah, but we give it a nasal sound, okay?
Okay.
So a nasal sound. Why do we give it a nasal sound?
Is it
Because
the shadda on top? Not the shadda.
Just-
The jad.
yeah, it has a jism on top. That's one point. And another reason why, because whenever we come across the noon sakin, we have to always look at the next letter. So the seen is not part of the 6 letters that allow us to read the noon fully. And what are the 6 letters? Alif, hamza, ha, kha, ain, ghain. It's not a ba, it's not a mushaddad. So that means a letter bearing the shadda on top, and therefore we will only we will give it a nasal sound, okay?
Okay.
So
Don't.
so try give it a nasal sound because sin is not amongst those letters I've just said. So
Don't.
okay, perfect. So we'll just practice this over and over again. It will come with practice, yeah?
Okay.
So that was a good recitation. Jazakumullah for your time.
Jazakallah.
Take care then. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.
Okay, co-host, may I please have another student?
N8376.
N8376. Assalamu alaikum. N8376. Assalamu alaikum. Okay, that's fine. May I please have another student?
Okay. We can have N8394.
N8394. Assalamu alaikum. N8394. Assalamu alaikum. Okay, may I please have another student?
We can have A7362.
A7362. Assalamu alaikum. A7362. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
How are you today?
Alhamdulillah, I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. Alhamdulillah. Jazakumullah for asking. Okay, would you like to start off with Awud and Tasmiyah? From here for me, please.
Yes. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إلا ما شاء الله إنه يعلم الجهر وما يخفى ونيسرك لليسرى فذكر إن
إن فعت الذكرى سيذكر من يخشى ويتجنبها الأشقى الذي يصلى النار الكبرى.
Okay, that was a beautiful recitation. There's not many mistakes made, and I can see you took your time trying to say the letters the way they're meant to be said. So well done. That was a good recitation. And just one or two things I want to say. Here at the end, you stopped and then you joined the letters again. When at the end of the verse you stop, you just stop. Okay, so that means that you start reciting from the next verse here.
Okay.
Here we will prolong it for 2 seconds. Ashqa.
Ashqa.
Perfect. And that's also one of the waqf rules that we have learned. So when we come here, we will say alladhi.
Alladhi.
Perfect. And this is a the, okay? So the only mistake you were making was trying to say the wrong. The, you were giving it a za sound again, like the ra with the dot on top. This, whenever you come across this is the only time when you will say za. When you come across a dal with a dot on top, then you will say the. Okay, so let's try saying it from here. فذكر.
فذكر إن نفعت
How we say it here? Perfect.
ذكرى.
Beautiful. And how are we going to say it here?
سيذكر من يخشى.
Beautiful. So it was a very good recitation. Jazakumullah for your time. Take care then. Allah Hafiz.
Jazakallah, Khuda Hafiz.
Khuda Hafiz. Okay, co-host, may I please have another student on the mic?
We can have A7410.
A7410. Assalamu alaikum. A7410. Assalamu alaikum. Okay, may I please have another
We can
student?
have A7364.
A7364. Assalamu alaikum. A7364. Assalamu alaikum. Okay, may I please have another student?
Assalamu alaikum.
He's here.
Wa alaikum salam. How are you today?
I'm good, alhamdulillah. How are you?
I'm good, alhamdulillah. Jazakumullah for asking.
I already had a turn.
Oh.
Oh, it's okay. Jazakumullah for being honest. Take care then. Allah Hafiz.
Okay. We can have A7361.
A7361. Assalamu alaikum. A7361. Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum salam. How are you today? Can you hear me?
Oops.
There's a bit of a glitch.
What?
Yeah, I can hear you about that.
Shall we give you another?
Okay, I have another student. I'm sorry, A7361, but I'm getting an echo back when I'm doing it, so I won't.
A7362.
A7362. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. You chose me just 2 minutes ago.
Okay.
Okay, Jazakumullah. Thank you for being honest as well. Can I have another student?
Just a second now. A7365.
A7365. Assalamu alaikum. A7365. Assalamu alaikum. Okay, so I think because we're running out of time, we cannot complete the surah. So we just read up to verse 12. Let me just write that down. Okay, that's fine. So I'll call a student in a second, but
Okay.
I'm just going to say that there is no homework today because tomorrow you're having your concluding class where we're going to have a guest speaker as well. So make sure that each and every one of you attends, please, because it's going to be your concluding class, and not just that, we're going to have a guest speaker talk to you. So make sure that you are in class tomorrow, and there is no homework for today. And yeah, so again, as always, we will finish our class with the end prayer. Okay, co-host, may I please have another student on the mic?
Yes, N8394.
N8394, Assalamu alaikum. N8394, Assalamu alaikum. Okay, may I please have another student?
Okay. N8376.
N8376, Assalamu alaikum. That's N8376, Assalamu alaikum.
They are in the class. I don't know why they're not responding.
Yeah, everyone should be listening. I don't know what's happening. Can I have another student, please?
Okay. A7410.
A7410, Assalamu alaikum. A7410, Assalamu alaikum. All right. Can we have someone else?
Okay. N8368.
N8368, Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
Finally, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, alhamdulillah. Okay, so after a good 5 minutes, can you please start off with Dawood and Tasmiyah and recite this dua for me, please?
Sure. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم ارحمني بالقرآن العظيم واجعله لي إماما ونورا وهدى ورحمة.
Okay, Jazakumullah. Okay, would you like to do the translation?
Yeah. O Allah, have mercy on me through the great Quran, and make it for me the leader, the light, the guidance, and the mercy.
Jazakumullah. Jazakumullah for your time. Take care then. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.
A7403, I'm declining your remote control request again. Please do not mess about. Okay, so that's it for today, everyone. Jazakumullah to everyone who has taken part for today's class. Make sure you are in tomorrow for the concluding session. There is no homework as such, but do make sure that you just keep revising over your rules. And do take care of yourselves. And yeah, so Jazakumullah again, one last time for everyone who has attended. Take care then. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.